One sunny afternoon, Timmy was exploring his grandparents' attic when he stumbled upon an old, dusty chest. Curious, he opened it and found a crumpled piece of parchment. As he carefully unrolled it, he realized it was a map of the Enchanted Forest, a place his grandmother had often told him about in her bedtime stories. With his heart pounding with excitement, Timmy raced downstairs to show his grandmother. She looked at the map with a knowing smile. This map leads to the Enchanted Forest, where the legendary crystal heart is said to be hidden, she explained. It is a place of magic and wonder, but also one of challenges and mysteries. Timmy's eyes sparkled with determination. I want to find the crystal heart, Grandma, he declared. Will you help me? His grandmother nodded. You have a brave heart, Timmy. But remember, the journey will not be easy. You will need friends to help you along the way. The next morning, Timmy set off towards the Enchanted Forest with the map in hand. As he entered the forest, he felt a sense of awe and wonder. The trees were tall and majestic, their leaves shimmering with an otherworldly glow. Birds sang melodious tunes, and flowers of every color imaginable bloomed along the path. As he ventured deeper into the forest, Timmy heard a rustling in the bushes. Suddenly, a small, furry creature with big, round eyes and a bushy tail popped out. It was a squirrel named Nutty. Hello there. Nutty greeted cheerfully. What brings you to the Enchanted Forest? Timmy showed Nutty the map and explained his quest to find the crystal heart. Nutty's eyes widened with excitement. I've heard legends about the crystal heart. I'd love to join you on your adventure. As they continued their journey, they met more magical animals, Luna, a wise and gentle owl, Sparky, a playful and energetic fox, and Bubbles, a cheerful and curious rabbit. Together, they formed a close-knit team, ready to face whatever challenges lay ahead. The first major obstacle on their path was the River of Reflection, a wide and shimmering river that seemed impossible to cross. The water was crystal clear, reflecting the sky and the trees in perfect detail. We need to find a way across, Timmy said, studying the map. It looks like there's a bridge further upstream. As they walked along the riverbank, they spotted an old, rickety bridge. It looked fragile and unstable, swaying gently in the breeze. Timmy felt a pang of doubt. Do you think it will hold us? He asked. Luna, with her keen eyesight, inspected the bridge. It looks risky, but if we cross one at a time and move carefully, we should be able to make it. One by one, they crossed the bridge, holding their breath with each step. Timmy went last, feeling the planks creak under his weight. Just as he reached the other side, the bridge gave a loud groan and collapsed into the river. They had made it just in time. With the River of Reflection behind them, the group entered the Whispering Woods, a part of the forest where the trees seemed to whisper secrets in the wind. The air was filled with a soft, murmuring sound that was both eerie and enchanting. Nutty shivered. I've heard stories about this place. They say the whispers can lead you astray if you listen to them. Timmy nodded, remembering his grandmother's advice. We need to stay focused and stick together. Let's follow the map closely. As they navigated the winding paths, the whispers grew louder, trying to lure them in different directions. Sparky, with his sharp ears, noticed a pattern. The whispers seem to get louder when we go the wrong way, he pointed out. Let's use that to guide us. Using Sparky's observation, they carefully avoided the louder whispers and found their way through the woods. At the edge of the Whispering Woods, they found a clearing with a beautiful, glowing flower. Timmy gently picked it, knowing it might be useful later. Their next challenge came in the form of a friendly giant named Gorm. He was kind-hearted but very lonely, living in a cave near the edge of the forest. When he saw the group, he was overjoyed to have visitors. "Hello there. What brings you to my part of the forest?" Gorm asked with a booming voice. Timmy explained their quest, and Gorm's eyes lit up. "I've heard of the Crystal Heart. It's a noble quest indeed. But to reach it, you must pass through the maze of illusions. It's very tricky, and many have gotten lost in there." Seeing the group's determination, Gorm offered to help. "I can't enter the maze with you, but I can give you a clue. The maze is full of mirrors and illusions, but the key is to trust your heart and not your eyes." With Gorm's advice in mind, they thanked him and continued on their journey, feeling more confident with each step. The maze of illusions was a labyrinth of mirrors and deceptive paths that seemed to stretch on forever. As soon as they entered, they were confronted with countless reflections of themselves, making it difficult to determine the real path. "Remember what Gorm said," Timmy reminded his friends. "We need to trust our hearts." Using their intuition and working together, they slowly made their way through the maze. There were moments of doubt and confusion, but their bond and trust in one another helped them stay on course. At one point, they encountered a mirror that showed their deepest fears. Timmy saw himself failing his friends, while Nutty saw a world without acorns. But with words of encouragement and support, they overcame their fears and pressed on. After what felt like hours, they finally reached the end of the maze. The exit led them to a beautiful grove, where they decided to rest and gather their strength for the challenges ahead. As they ventured deeper into the forest, the air grew cooler, and the light dimmer. They knew they were getting closer to their goal. Finally, they reached a clearing where a magnificent tree stood, its branches adorned with sparkling crystals. At the base of the tree, nestled in a bed of moss, was the Crystal Heart. But before they could approach it, a majestic, ethereal being appeared. It was the guardian of the Crystal Heart, a spirit of the forest with a gentle yet powerful presence. "Who dares to seek the Crystal Heart?" the guardian asked in a voice that echoed like the wind through the trees. Timmy stepped forward, his voice steady. "We are on a quest to find the Crystal Heart and bring peace and harmony to our world. We come with pure intentions and the hope of making a difference." The guardian studied them, then smiled warmly. "Your hearts are true, and your intentions noble. But to claim the Crystal Heart, you must prove your worth through one final challenge." The guardian explained that the final challenge was a test of character and courage. Each member of the group would face their own personal trial, and only by overcoming these trials could they prove themselves worthy. Timmy's trial involved facing his fear of failure. He was placed in a situation where he had to lead his friends through a dangerous path, with every decision feeling crucial. Through trust in himself and his friends, he navigated the path successfully. Nutty had to overcome his fear of heights, climbing to the top of a tall tree to retrieve a magical acorn. Luna faced a challenge of wisdom, solving a complex riddle that required deep thinking and intuition. Sparky had to channel his energy and agility to navigate a course filled with quicksand and narrow ledges. Bubbles, who was often carefree and bubbly, had to face a trial of patience, solving a slow-moving puzzle that tested her ability to remain calm and focused. Each of them faced their trials with determination and courage. Though the challenges were tough, they drew strength from their friendship and support for one another. As they completed their individual trials, they felt a deep sense of accomplishment and unity. When they reconvened, the guardian of the Crystal Heart appeared once more, radiating approval. "Your courage, wisdom, and friendship have guided you through the most difficult challenges.